Good afternoon, all. Boy here. Hope you're all well and enjoying this sort of sticky weather we're having at the moment. I don't know about you, but it's beautiful this morning. And now I'm sitting in a sweat box. I've had to close the window. You won't be able to hear me, so now I'm just like in a sauna. But that will pass very soon, I have no doubt. So let's get straight into it and talk about how hard it is. Because this is really key here to when you're doing anything when it comes to making some sort of progress. You've got to decide, let's say you want to lose weight, because in all honesty, that's what I do. I work with people who are looking to lose weight. Sure, get fitter, but the number one reason people come to work with me is because they want to lose weight. So let's say you've got a goal, losing 20 pounds in the next 3 months. Realistic? I think so. What's that, £6-7 a month? More than doable. And you've got your mindset on why that goal is really important to you, and you've got your reasons why to do it, and you're starting tomorrow being, let's say, a Monday, but you've physically got to get up in the morning tomorrow and do something. Or perhaps you've got to do something yesterday at being the weekend, or you've got to plan for it. We've been through this before about planning and getting ready. But how hard is it for you to physically get up tomorrow morning and make a change? Because as sure as eggs is eggs, you have to change something. There is going to be pain. And this is why I'm talking about how hard it is. There is going to be pain. It may not be physical pain, but mental anguish. Knowing that when you wake up in the morning, you have to do something different. You have to allow yourself to either eat differently or exercise differently, in whatever form that takes. But you're going to have to, or have a protein shake differently. You're going to have to do something differently. There's going to have to be some consequences of your actions, and those consequences are struggle. So let me put that into some sort of context, and you can see where I'm coming from. My blooming wisdom tooth pain is back. It's well documented here on Facebook. I've called out for help, and because of the lockdown, blah, 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 I won't bore you. It's come back. Nothing a dentist can do other than to give me drugs. So today being Tuesday, Sunday midday-ish, I started getting little pains in the tooth, and I'm thinking, oh, here we go, it's infected again, because I can't take it out at the moment, the wisdom tooth. But it's okay, I can deal with it. A couple of paracetamol and it goes away. Monday morning I wake up and it's hurting. I think, right, we're probably about outscore a 1 to 10. Pain-wise, I'm probably at a 2 or 3. So it's not too bad, but I know it's there, and I pretty much can guarantee it's going to get worse. And it's at that point I had to make a decision about pain. And this is literally about pain. It won't be always literal for you. But the decision I had to make about pain at that point is, how much pain am I prepared to put up with before I go through the hassle of phoning the dentist, can't see the dentist, he's going to have to phone me back, him phoning me back and possibly missing the call. Once he's phoned me back and agreed that I need more medication, which I know he will, I then have to go to the pharmacist. But I've got to phone the pharmacist first to make sure they've got the prescription. Then I'm going to go to the pharmacist, which is a 20-minute drive away, because that's just the way things are. That's their local pharmacist. Then I'm going to pick it up. I've got to wait in a queue. There's lots of things happening for me to get those pills to reduce the pain I'm suffering. So at one point, the decision in my mind is, when does that pain get too much that it's greater than the pain of going? So at this point, on Monday morning, I'm thinking, I can't be bothered to go. I can't be bothered with the hassle. So my pain levels for doing it are up here. But as the pain got worse, my other pain in my mouth took over, and the pain in my mouth was greater than having to go and get medication. At that point, I went and got off my backside. I phoned the dentist. I went through that whole long protocol of speaking to him, callbacks, get the prescription, off I go to help him with my pain in my mouth. And it's exactly the same. The reason I said it, exactly the same with you and the pain you have to go through. Let's say tomorrow you have to eat half of what you're eating today, and you have to repeat that for the next week as a minimum. Are you suffering enough with the way you feel to make that pain of doing it worthwhile? With the pain of doing something, is it hurting you hard enough, feeling the way you feel, that the pain of doing it is actually easier? And that's what I need to think about, guys. I need to think about, is it worth it? No excuses. There's a million excuses. I'm talking to you tomorrow about excuses because it's come up on my Facebook group today. And by all means, come and join the Facebook group. The link's underneath here. I've asked a question about where you want to be, where someone wants to be, or what's missing to get them there. And unfortunately, I'm hearing a lot of excuses because it's very rare there's a reason that stops you achieving something. It's just how much pain you're in. Is that less or more than the pain of change? And that's what you've got to think about. So if the pain of change is just too much for you and you don't want to do it, then don't complain if you don't do it. However, the pain of staying the same gets too much for you, that will be just the chink, the turning point that says, right, that's it, I'm full steam ahead. I can't stand being fat anymore. I can't stand being unfit anymore. I can't stand being in my tight clothes anymore that used to be loose. I can't stand not being able to run after the kids. I can't stand not going up the stairs without losing my breath. Loads of them. But you've accepted those for a long time until the point that one of those becomes too painful and the pain of change becomes easier. And only at that point will you make the changes. Up to that point, you're just playing with it. You're thinking you can do it. You're trying something. It hasn't worked. You go back. Only when that pain of not doing it, afternoon, Steve. I think that's Steve. I haven't got the glasses on, Steve. Looks like you. Yeah, afternoon, Steve. Only when that pain of not doing it becomes too much, will you action it? And when clients come to me, that's the point they're already too much pain and they're desperate to do something. And that's when I know I'm going to get good results for the client because they're desperate in the right place. So have a think about the one today, guys. It's a little bit deeper, a little bit more thoughtful. How much pain you're in. If the pain you're in is acceptable, it's less than the pain of doing something, pain of change, then you'll never change. But when the pain you are in is too much and you have to do something, the pain of doing it is irrelevant. You will just do it and you will succeed and you will get amazing results. So try and get yourself to that place and then speak to me and I'll help you put that into action. Have a great day, guys. Look after yourself. I'll speak to you all soon. Russ Boy out.